Hi, but mouth move this time. Welcome. Oh, I am the moon today actually. There you go. Welcome Cortova. Dogs. Trimtle. Non-PC. Winder. Puddle. Sunbro. Bay Harbor. You're right, I did forget Discord. There you go. Welcome Violet. My ear is glowing a little. Don't stare though, that would be rude. Welcome Mark Nemo. Nah. Did I hello at everyone who wanted a hello? Don't scritch here, you will be splintered. Welcome Winder. Is this how you want the hair? Violent developer. Welcome. I didn't miss her birthday party. I showed up 12 minutes into the stream and said happy birthday and then promptly went to bed because it was 9 am. Welcome Toad and thanks for the remember. Happy birthday to all the angel signers out there, of which I know of one. If I could have my way, I would never wake up before noon ever again in my entire life. Welcome Umbran, it's not my birthday but thanks. Well, it wasn't really like I intended to stay up late, I was just up anyways because I am a weird cat. Hair behind hair. How's that? I don't know how hair works. Admirable goal. I think most people would look at me and call me lazy actually. Why is my birthday ear fluff alarm blowing? I need to take it to a mechanic. That's the engine light. Welcome Hellbent. How come I don't have a cool stream recap feature like you do? Because I have no idea how it works or what is it. I am interested in it though if you'd tell me. Yap love, I remember that. Like it was yesterday in fact. I did see you taunting me in creativity but I was sleepy because I had to wake up 3 hours earlier to get the mail so I had no idea what was going on or where it is. Yeah, Alan did say that love. You're so well read. You must be a big fan of his books. Welcome Debulicus. But yeah, speaking of that, I got a new video card. Courtesy of One Riot's Retro. So if the stream suddenly dies that means I put it in wrong or I don't have a big enough power supply. And my computer died. But so far it seems perfectly fine. Where is S? It's a question many have asked for generations, Violet. They call me a philosopher. Have you seen that one meme video, Plov? You reminded me of a funny Alan Wake meme, let me find it. And show it all to you. It's a 3080 that Riot gave me. Thank you, Riot. If Riot shows up, everyone say thank you to Riot before you flog him to death like normal. Whoa, VIP. Congratulations, Hellbent, and thanks for watching the stream so much that you can afford it. He has my address, yes, it is terrifying, and yes, it gave me a panic attack to give that to someone. I am trying not to think about it. But there wasn't a pipe bomb in the box, so I think we're okay. It was actually addressed to Numbers Cat, to which my dad said, huh, that's weird, when he saw the package. I thought I was going to fucking die. But I survived and am here, so it's okay. Give you my address. What would you do with it, dogs? Sorry for swearing. I think most people have a dad, like, technically. Here is that video I was talking about. It will hurt you. What if you sent me a lot of snacks? I can take those from your home directly. My dad is not a boomer and he does not think I am a furry. I did hear about the furry memes on the billets, which is insane. Hold on, I need to fix my phone. There. You don't need to send me things, it's fine. It's also so scary to have people know where I live. So I probably won't give it out to anyone else for now. Lip on stream. Well, whoever she is, I'm happy for her. You would incorporate me into the logistics of the purity melatonin smuggling ring. The what, the what? Please no, do not make my parents see strange things, I will die. They probably already think him the weirdest child ever birthed. Melatonin is illegal in the UK. Don't people just make that in their bodies? You got a license for that hormone? You got a license for that chemical? I could be worse. VTubers are weird in general. Compared to other VTubers, I am not that weird. I am not insulting anyone in particular. In fact, you can be weird, I am happy they are weird. But yeah, I feel a bit of relief in that I have not been killed. Graphics card received properly and nothing bad really happened. At least not yet, I shouldn't jinx myself. Yeah, a lot of tubers can be a little lewd, but personally I get a little uncomfortable talking about a lot of that stuff. So I don't do it. Oh good, am being stabbed. My streams do not devolve into lewd stuff. The GPU BIOS malware, please no, please no, please me. That's true, sometimes select chatters will say some really strange things. I will not name names, but you know who you are. Welcome, oddity. There is no vor fetish, stop that. But yeah, I've been a little stressed lately because my brain is broken and I had a couple things to worry about, but they're working out. So hopefully I will be a little bit more of a functioning individual now that I've got the video card and some other stuff is clearing up. That quote says nothing about size violet. Do not eat your siblings. I was talking about that one game in that quote. You know, the one with the cannibalism that the tubers love. Pretend they are Gar. For Archer. They're all set to just chatting because that's what the category was when we added the quotes. What if you're really, really hungry? Personally, I think cannibalism is permissible if you're going to die otherwise, but it really depends. Like, let's say you're stranded on an island and your buddy died and they're the only food. I cannot judge you for doing what you can to survive in that situation. Which one is it? The coffin of Andy and Laylee. You need my thigh? You're just one of those door-to-door bears who try to scam me. Listen, Umbran, it was topical, okay, topical. It's not my fault this time. Yeah, I would eat a person if I really had to survive. Probably. I wouldn't be happy about it and it would traumatize me for my entire life. But I do it to survive because I think protecting your own life is the most important thing to being a person. Maybe that's a little selfish though. That's my thing though. I think you should be a little selfish and do your best to survive. I am telling you to live chat. I am ordering you to survive. So true, dogs. I don't know why they don't try that. Have a nice sleep, Trimple. Thanks for coming by. What if you already failed at surviving once? Try again, I suppose. You're killing Violet as you speak. Poor Violet. Killed by Umbran unjustifiably. Yeah, I wouldn't just lie down and let someone eat me to survive. Welcome, Azurats. We are talking about cannibalism, sorry. And yeah, I mean, I value my life more than the lives of other people. Perhaps that's not exactly the most humble or heroic thing, but I am just a cat, you know. You shalln't look to me for your moral questions, I just don't wanna die. That's good to know, thank you for the heads up, Cortova. Miracle in the Andes. It sounds interesting. I really should read more books. If only cats were literate. Vio bread. You're ordering me to survive? Sir, yes, sir. Or necromancer, yes, necromancer. That's one smug loaf of bread. Listen, Violet. If I know Umbran, there's absolutely nothing that can stop him from drawing bread. If you can't handle Umbrant at his bread drawing, you don't deserve Umbrant at his portable black hole gun. She just say yes, chef. That's good, I should say yes, chef, more often. But maybe I just feel that way because I am currently hungry. I'm sure you can commission Umbrant for any type of bread. Though I have to get some more emotes in the pipeline, I keep forgetting to message him about that. Consume nutrient. I'll go get a snack a little later. I accidentally started yapping a lot, I guess I felt like talking. Thank you for the cheese, you have saved my life. Yeah, I got a list, but I haven't written up good descriptions yet. I'll do it tonight. Or also don't forget about the slot machine one, I don't think that one ever got finished. I think you started to die around that time. Yeah, we were going to have a gambling emote. For gambling. Will this work? I started a prediction and the Twitch chat broke completely, so I couldn't see what the options were. Oh, okay, good, it's just the coin flipping one. How would I rate a StarCraft Cannon Rush in the cheese tier list? Any kind of towering is like at least a tier cheese. I guess it depends on how you like. Tier the cheese. Yeah. Like, is a higher tier cheese better at winning games? Or more frustrating to play against? Or just funnier? But yeah, anything involving towers is generally pretty cheesy. Hello, Marie. That's so sad, Plug. I give you my condolences. A ziggling rush. That's like the classic. It probably deserves an S tier just because of its history. We'll start Alan Wake once this prediction ends. This meaningless gambling prediction. Can you ziggling rush me? I'll die. Yeah, it's a coin flip. Don't worry, I won't die. Unless someone ziggling rushes me. Then I'll die. Twitch has more or less banned gambling from the platform. Which is like the entire reason Kick exists, or at least how it was at first. You're not allowed to do like real gambling, but you can do stuff like card packs. And loot box opening. I don't think you can just like stream poker with money on the line though. I haven't really kept up to date on the rules for that because I don't really gamble. They kicked out promotions and affiliate marketing stuff. I see, that makes sense. But yeah, I guess most of the gambling streams are on Kick these days. Yeah. So I guess go there if you want that. It is time for me to flip the coin. Heads. Oh no, I'm so sorry to whoever dumped their entire life savings in. Did Kick make Twitch add more viewer interaction? What did they do? Thanks for the follow, I6949. I'm going to start playing the video game we sat there for 40 minutes accidentally.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the
thanks for the
70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath
and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Oh, the channel points were from that? That's cool. I am really glad channel points exist. I wish YouTube had them. I also wish YouTube would stop shooting streamers in the knees.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull
My
the
head was
pain.
about to explode.
In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Is this what it's like to be hungover? I've never had one.
The pills worked fast.
This is
The
just like
prospect of
that
being
game Max
awake
Payne
started
by
to seem
Remedy.
bearable again. The sunglasses made the world
night,
look
Violet.
bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun.
Alan, you look like a vampire. With these glasses on.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
You wake up refreshed and feeling great. Maybe you're just like an anti-alcoholic and the more you drink the stronger you get. Do not do that. Yeah, I've heard drinking water helps with the hangover. It seems so simple, I wonder why people don't do it. Maybe because they're drunk and they don't wanna. Nya. There is your Nya. Also welcome Zirakumber. I can't remember if I said welcome. I think Kick can still shape up into a nice platform if they maybe like work on their reputation a bit. And stop letting people commit crimes and be killed on stream.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
The movie theft topic.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you.
Why is it so low quality?
We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Feed
I
me
got
to
people
make
who
a
give me
standard
lowdown
which
on
they
books.
want.
I'm a busy
Yeah, I
guy.
don't know,
But
companies
this
are
one,
weird.
I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet.
He's spoiling my book.
But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things.
It will be a
Next book
departure.
will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself.
Remember that
You've
chat,
certainly
write
given
that
us a
down.
lot
His
of
next book
entertainment
will
over
be
the
a
years.
departure.
And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
They
Good?
tried to ban
Great.
adult content
But
on
I
that
gotta say, I'm
website.
glad to be
I
back
thought
home in
it
New
only
York.
had that.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Companies are weird,
Man.
people are
Well,
weird.
that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the 2 of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. There we go. And our musical guests.
You can
Poets
get
of the
some
Fall.
cooking content
Thank you.
on there. That's kind of
At least I've
wholesome.
been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
He did the Max Payne face.
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Sam Lake did it.
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what?
I should have followed her advice. But suddenly I was
Wife
angry.
stopped talking
mostly
to
at
me and
myself.
looking at Sam Lake.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right?
Yeah, I'm sure
We
it
can
was
get
the
back to
payment
normal, and you
processors
can start
again.
writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
He loves his wife.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I
Wife
had
guy,
to
wife
return to
guy.
Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Why did you aim a gun at her?
Good luck, Al.
He's crying, we love Barry.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny.
Welcome
I'd
Shadow
flicked the
Moon.
switch of the
Actually,
clicker.
it was the
Had it done
Australians,
this?
supposedly.
I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake.
Or at least that's
On
what the
Zane's
banks
page,
use as their
I stood
scapegoat
on the
piece
rim
of
of
time.
Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Dogs, are you aiming guns at people again? We talked about this,
Alone,
you can't do that, they
in
get
daylight,
upset.
surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Huge ass bears in that. But no, Australia has a lot of different laws than we do. And honestly, a lot of them are like, pretty crazy to me as in America. But enough about that, I have to go save my wife. The Australians are cool though. I mean, if Steambows hear rats, to stop them from going for more. The rules that were cited as the reason also included like a lot of other stuff. Like violence and dismemberment.
There was a link between us, always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I will kill your wife.
I agree, there's nothing wrong with violence and dismemberment. I like it when video game. Welcome, Lady J. The violence has just begun. Shadow Moon, I am going to ask you kindly not to support political violence of any kind. Even if it's against someone you disagree with on every level.
So he could create the ending it wanted. The writer knew too much. He was too strong. And he carried a weapon left behind by Thomas Zane, something that could hurt it. Now, the darkness was doing everything in its power to simply stop the writer from ever reaching Cauldron Lake and the dark place it came from.
That one's broken. No Jeep for us. Now.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Random Nightingale lore.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
This man went so insane. He took pictures of so many random dudes.
Look after yourself and your co-workers.
Could have fooled
Okay.
me now.
Alan is starting to zinger them, it's good. A nice little pit stop for loot. Hat. Is that Gigi? Nah. I have a friend who really likes her and her gremlin energy. There we go. Oh, spin 2. Is that friend Jusagi? Yes, and also Junie. Another one. This section is pretty open, it feels like. Oh, hello, tractor. Macro blocking. What's that? I didn't change anything in Streamlabs, so it should still be using the same card. Can I ask your cat to stop trying to steal your food? I got a solution for that. If I steal your food, then your cat can't steal it anymore. But yeah, did something weird happen on the stream? Do let me know if you see anything odd. Large blurry squares. Terrifying. No, Umbrant, not that. Let me know if it happens again, I suppose. No, I only have the new card in there. The barrel. A worthy foe. Welcome, Hickory.
What the hell?
And yeah, just let me know if it keeps happening, I guess. Well, I died. Bridges are very unsafe. They do so much damage. The floor is not lava, the floor is pissed off and trying to kill me. Let's do this carefully. Okay, this is where I'm better. Why does this bridge have so many fridges? And I don't think this server is moderated on Brent. The admins can't save me from the plot doors.
Nice to see you too.
The construction equipment boss battle. And I don't know, I tried to get over there but I could. One second. Okay, sorry, I just dropped something. Back to violence. Is that monster blood? Treats. Only one flare. Not much of a tree. Was there a thermos? I have gotten myself wedged. Help. Help me. I'm actually just stuck. This could only happen to a VTuber. Weirdly no thermos. Well, off we go. No point in sticking around here anymore. Get. Why is that just on fire? Long drive. Give me that. So close to being able to. The dude. stop stabbing me, please?
The bottom of Cauldron Lake was a graveyard of things the lake had claimed in one way or another over the decades. The Dark Presence brought them up in its wake, scattering the rotten waterlogged hull of an old boat here, the remains of a long-ago crashed airplane there, trees shattered under the impacts. The earth groaned. It didn't even notice.
Welcome, Missouri, I sure am. Am so Alan awake right now? We've passed 4 of those bears and signs.
I had to get the gate open.
Coffee. Yeah, sometimes they do just spawn some stuff. Rarely that close, though. Those will come in handy. Or I will forget to use them entirely. Where are we?
Zane cut its heart out, but it didn't die. The thing that wore Barbara's face kept crooning sweet nothings sugar-laced with poison. He put on the suit, untied the monster from the chair. The thing in his arms thrashed weakly, but he held fast. He stepped outside, off the pier, and into the dark water, a sinking pinprick of light descending toward a bottom that never came.
Wow, that hurt. Not a very safe place. Oh boy. My car. I miss my truck. Sadly, I did not have shadowy apparition insurance.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy
I love
ending to a
operating
horror
on the
story.
shifting logic
I had
of a
to save
dream.
my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
New puzzle just dropped. In the game's last chapter,
I will never give her to you.
That's my wife. I should use my flares more. I've got 17. Are you enjoying the high quality sound of a cat?
The dark place I found myself in was unlike anything I could ever have imagined. It wasn't solid, it flowed. It was conceptual and subjective. For someone else, an artist in another field, it would have been very different. I could sense the story of the manuscript all around me, the words and ideas floating in the air, poised to become real.
My stream sounds like S a little bit. Is there some way for me to fix that? Oh, I was on 160p, I see. Well, that was fun.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Long walk to go. I'm glad you enjoy the cat sounds. Am I really going to do this? Well, off we go. Nya, there's your Nya. This is so unsafe. My fight against Bird continues today. What's down here? Loot. The bird. Bloomwood. Did have some similar environments. It also had mine smoke. Very gloomy woods in both games. Cinematic. Need more in Woods games. There's a whole lot. But I guess I don't mind the woods. This lake is so far away. I wish we still had a helicopter. Oh, hello, truck. At least they're giving me plenty of ammo. friendly birds would be nice. Slippery. Slippery fella. Almost died there. We live to crank the generator again another day. It's throwing everything at me now. Yeah, this is Dead by Daylight. Who's up there? Alan Wake is. Pretty sure he is anyways. He was cranking that thing before Dead by Daylight was even born. He's like Dead by Daylight's granddad. The darkness wears her face by the wire. In case you were wondering. And yeah, Grandpa would say that.
I needed to get the generator running.
So much ammo. Enriched. Oh, I just suddenly died. Getting stacked does that to you, I guess. Trying to sneak up on me. Never sneak up on a cat. It will make a disgruntled noise at you, generally. Or perhaps even meow.
After Zane had gone, I stood alone in the shifting dream that was the dark place. I had to find a way to the cabin. I'd written myself a way through this place in the manuscript. I followed the idea of a path. I'd written myself across the ocean that blocked my way, and with that, there was a bridge to the island beyond. The idea of the cabin flickered in the underwater darkness. I willed the cabin to be real, and it was.
This elevator was slow, but at least they didn't attack me. Not much, anyways.
Turn back now.
Oh, okay, I'll turn back then. She asked nicely after all. Better turn back.
Do as you're told.
looks welcoming. This seems like a bad idea. My objective is destroy the tornado, but like... how am I gonna do that? It's a tornado. Am I just supposed to start blasting?
You will fail. It's all in your head.
Will I?
You're making this up.
It seems to hate that. Defeating the tornado was much easier than expected. Wait, Ellen, don't drop that, we need that. Wow, he belly flopped it.
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream.
Hello, wife.
It was just another nightmare.
No,
Everything's fine.
You
You're
look a
home.
little deranged.
it wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear in the dark.
Put your pants
My
on,
fear?
wife.
It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still one
She
foot in the
vanished.
dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed. Alan? You're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Are you taking your pills? Do you want me to call Dr. Hartman?
You aren't even in the bed.
I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best work yet. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you. Come back to bed. We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Departure. Cece, I told you to remember that from earlier. I would like my wife to wear pants when the darkness consumes the house. Flicker. Get exercise, wife.
You must find your way to the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass.
Why does he look so small this time?
It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Scott. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
I think I should mind him.
Use the clicker.
It does have a little Kingdom Hearts in it, I suppose. Bird. One shopping cart, please. That will surely help me out.
I'm leaving you.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I'm that second. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't...
You don't love me.
Wife, stop divorcing me and fighting God.
All you do is torture yourself with work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I know.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
Alan? What are you doing? Put the light back on! What are you doing, Alan? Stop! Put the light back on!
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
Moshi moshi. Did this one have a message too? Nope, I guess not. Gotta add these important details.
You're not my Barbara.
Tom, let me go. I promise to be good.
Need these birds.
Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you write your masterpiece.
Don't call
I
him
will
that.
love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart was filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. I'll cut it out. Take you back to the depths of cave then.
How would you feel if someone said your heart was filled with darkness?
Darkness.
Sorry babe, I can't be with you. Your heart is filled with darkness. Is that the guy that wrote Heart of Darkness?
Get away from me, you hag! Where am I? Let me go!
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was told. All he had to do was write
Is
what
that
I wanted
something
him
I
to
do
write.
say?
Now it's too late. It's his fault. You'll stay here forever.
Maybe I should say that.
Now you will never get her back.
Sorry, this Hectuber is our enemy.
I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art.
That's how aging works.
I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Wow, what a terrible time for an ad. We have obliterated the hack.
I could feel Alice's presence close by. I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure.
I don't
There's
mind
light
hex,
and
but
there's
that one
darkness.
stole my wife and
Cause
tried
and
to
effect.
kill
There's guilt
everyone.
and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Oh no. Wife spotted. I'm sure I'll be fine and not traumatized about that. guys, it's Deerfist now, let's go. Finally Deerfist. The old men, they love Deerfist. Is that nightingale back there?
It's not a lake. It's an
I never noticed him until now, wow.
Alan, wake up.
That's relevant for the second game. I can't remember if this is a copyrighted song or not. I hope it's not. And no, not onto the second game. There's 2 DLC chapters and then a weird side game. And also the second game is trapped on the Epic Game Store. I think this song is original to the game, so it's okay. If you want to set your love free, you must find the richest cabin key. Or something like that. But yeah, I really like this game and its story. I'm glad they finally made a sequel, even though it's trapped on a store I don't like, and also it's 13 years after. I'll probably play Alan Wake 2 on stream someday somehow, eventually maybe. There's a lot of cool things you notice about this game after having played the second one. It's me. And hey, my graphics card seems to be working fine. It didn't crash my computer or anything at least. Did you notice any more of those graphical issues on the stream side? Or was it just that one? Is it too loud or is it fine? I turned it down just a little. It was a BTS thing. That's odd. Well, that's not a big deal if it's just one thing. I think originally this was supposed to be Space Oddity. But the license ran out, so they straight up just like made a new song and put it in. That way it's one of the songs in the DLC that had that treatment. There was like 2 songs they did that for. One of them was Space Oddity and I don't remember the other one. But this one has a bit of Space Oddity vibe to it, so it might be this one. But yeah, cool game. A lot of people really hate the game I play, but personally I don't mind it too much. I do feel like Remedy is always a little lacking on the game I play side of things for some reason. At least when it comes to Alan Wake and Control stuff. But this game is mostly a story game, so I guess that's fine. They kind of try to improve the game I play in the little side game I mentioned earlier. We'll play that eventually. Alan Wake 2 then like redid everything from scratch and it's super weird. Like they tried to be actually survival horror in Alan Wake 2. But at the same time they also didn't really feel like learning from other survival horror games. It's really odd actually. But that's okay, it's got a musical in it, so I'll forgive Alan Wake 2. I really want to show that to you. You have no idea. I feel like very few people have streamed Alan Wake 2 for whatever reason, so nobody knows about it. I could show you such a strange video game. It won like Game of the Year to that one time, didn't it? It seems so weird that so few people I know have played it. I guess that's what happens if limit availability or something. What can they do that refreshes old or makes new mechanics? Well, I'd say Alan Wake 2 has plenty of mechanics that the first one didn't have. It's got an inventory for one and it's more open world. But actually it's kind of annoying that it's open world. So like this game has cars, right? Alan Wake 2 simply does not, but Alan Wake 2 is the open world one. So you have to walk around to do annoying side things and it's such a pain. I mean, you don't have to do the side things. But they can show you more about the story, so naturally I did them. Open world can really be a trap for games. But it was worth it for the story. The thing about Alan Wake 2 though is that it made me super excited for Alan Wake 3. And if it's another 13 years for that, I'll die. Deadly Premonition is a bit similar, yeah. But funny enough, that's because both games are very inspired by the show Twin Peaks. A show I have not watched. Though Deadly Premonition goes way harder on that, I believe. Alan Wake 2 also does its Twin Peaks stuff a bit more. They even added an FBI agent that you play. But yeah, got plenty more Alan Wake for you in the future. But that was the first game, aside from its DLC. I can't remember if the DLC is canon or not. Things got super weird between this game and the second. There's a lot of strange things that change in the second game. To some degree they completely rework certain characters. Deadly Premonition is a very silly game. I will also play that someday, but it might be difficult because that game is a mess in a lot of ways, including controlling it with the keyboard. I am not sure Alan Wake 2 was profitable or not, but I mean it won Game of the Year. Yeah, I use this song in Respite sometimes. I use a bunch of Alan Wake soundtracks in it because they're good. Wow, they even put the forum admins in there. That's nice of them. Yeah, this is an updated version of the game to some degree. Originally it was only on this box 360, after all. And they updated it with some new songs because licenses ran out. This isn't the remaster that they sell though. I am honestly not sure what's so remastered about it though. This game has a really good soundtrack. Not just the licensed music but the little songs here and there. I specifically turned it up in the settings so I could hear it better during fights and stuff. It's really strange actually. I noticed something. So they released like the original score for this game, and it actually just like doesn't include all the songs. There were a lot of songs I heard while playing that straight up are just not in it and are not released anywhere. It's kind of crazy. And look, the name of his book is Departure. They call it Departure because he departed. Anyways. Let's head to the chatting screen. Sorry I started Alan Wake posting and rambling. I get a little too excited about this game. Let me get the music on. How dare I be excited and like things? I know, I am just terrible, rent I. There. Don't spray bottle me, no. Maybe I should get an emote for that. But wait, then you'll use it against me, maybe not. Hold on, I am very hungry. I think I'll go get a snack and then I'll chat to you some more. You may also wish for a snack and I recommend it. I am back. Hi. Good night, Puddle. Thanks for watching. Why did my tracking die? There we go. I got some food. I am no longer starving. How did you guys enjoy Alan Wake? What food did I get? Secret. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Self-reflect is about to expire. Well, I paid for it, so I hope not. It wouldn't stop you, I see. Well, I still won't tell you, because it's a secret. And a cat always keeps its secrets. That's a lie. I'm really bad with secrets. Please don't tell me any. I have a problem where if someone asks me a question, I immediately try to answer it honestly and without thinking. A bunch of people just started streaming. They know that the numbers stream is getting near the end. They want that numbers raid. They crave the numbers community. Yeah. Winterwoe, that's a big secret. Are you sure you trust me to keep that one? Violet is stinky. I can't believe this. I don't know if I can keep that one. That's a big scoop. Why did you just ask? Sex. In my chat, love, what did you mean by this? Don't just ask it again, you fiend. Go watch that video of that Japanese man yelling down the tunnel and think about what you've done. Memory eraser thing. But wait, I'm a memory that will just kill me. It'll erase me. That's you, that's not possible, love. That guy literally became it. Secrecy has its price. I never asked for this. But yeah, next stream we'll probably do the DLCs and stuff. And then after that the weird side game. And after we finish up all that Alan Wake content we'll probably play Labyrinth of the Demon King, which was generously provided to me by Trimple. Cybernetic sunglasses. My vision is augmented. I told you a lot of numbers news already yesterday and am not sure if I have anything new. You wonder what it would be like to have augmented eyes? Me too. My eyesight is terrible, so I'd like it if I could just go to the eye store and pick up some new eyes. But sadly I don't think we'll get that technology anytime soon. Nya. There is your Nya. I also worry about the technology in this current landscape of like. To continue using your eyes, you need to subscribe to our monthly subscription service. Also, here's some ads directly into your field of vision. I feel like there's a solid chance it's like that. I actually got evaluated to see if I could get the laser eye surgery once. And then the guy was like, your eye is shaped weird, it won't go well. Supposedly I could get it in just one eye and that would have worked. So that could be Chani. I could wear an eye patch over the bad eye. I wear contacts, I look like a huge nerd in glasses, honestly. But the reason I don't wear glasses is mostly because having something on my nose annoys me a lot somehow. And no, actually I did the eye thing without even thinking about that on the model. It just kind of worked out that way. Get to monocles. That's just glasses with extra steps. I don't remember which eye it was that they recommended against it on. It was like 10 years ago or something. I could probably go back in and they'd tell me something completely different, knowing that place. Every time I go to the eye doctor they give me a new thing and forget about the old one. No, that was at the big city. How frequently do I go? I am supposed to go in twice a year, but I do not. Or at least they said that one time. I think they prefer I go in at least once a year. But honestly, it's been such a pain the last 4 or 5 times that I really just don't want to. Well, when it came to records they they sent me to the big city to get a test done. I came back after doing that a couple weeks later. And they forgot and did not read the test results at all. Until I was like, hey, yeah, about those tests. Then they sent me the wrong contacts twice. I think they just have some kind of poor organizational structure. So this place in town is only open on Wednesday, and it's my impression that they just have someone at the main business that they send out on small town duty. It's almost every time I go there's a new doctor these days. Back when I was a kid there was just one nice old man always, and he was really cool. He retired though, I think. But yeah, now they kind of just send someone out one day a week who probably doesn't really want to be here. I think they don't like it here because a lot of old people live here really and their eyes aren't great. So they have to deal with a lot of unhealthy eyes and stuff. It probably makes them a little grumpier than normal, in addition to having to drive all the way here. So it's understandable, I suppose, but also really annoying. For me specifically. Only open on Wednesday. They don't read the documents much. They just kind of wing it feels like. But I guess that's just how it is. For better or worse, doctors are just people after all. I hope eventually we just build a tube that can magically fix everything wrong with our bodies instantly. Break your leg, get in the tube. Break your arm, get in the tube. You went bald, get in the tube. Break your tube. Sorry, you're out of luck. We forgot how to doctor, so you'll just die of the common cold. Yeah, small towns are nice but sometimes inconvenient. I wouldn't live anywhere else, though I like it here too much. Anyways. Only a post office and a church there. You must live in a really small one then. No, if you move here and approach me, I will be very upset. I will panic and cry. I get the Uncrustables delivered actually. I suppose that could stop to thaw. But they already come from far away. But yeah, sorry, I don't really want to meet people in real life. That's too much for me, I can't really do that. Maybe I can be a tuber on a screen at a con someday, but meeting someone in person is way too far for my limits. I am not going to marry you, sorry. But yeah, don't come here and don't try to find me, please. Don't be peepo sad. You can see me every time I stream on the stream, you don't need to see me in real life. Wow, don't people leave? No one is seriously going to try to make me uncomfortable. You never know. There's a lot of people out there that won't really know until you tell them. Or even if you tell them, they'll just be like, oh, that wasn't for me. Clearly this VTuber actually loves me and would be okay if I showed up. I keep getting stabbed. But yeah, I just say these things sometimes because I want people to properly understand these things. I think it's a good idea to do it from time to time to cut down on the parasocial threat. A normal brunette American woman. I look like a cat. Naya. Perhaps I am just being paranoid, but I don't know. I don't want anyone to go insane. I really hope the fandos not show up to stab me with a sword. Being stabbed with a sword kills people, usually. Yeah, better safe than sorry, generally. I hope it's not annoying to hear me say these things from time to time. Yeah, sometimes people rent so logical. Or their logic gets a little twisted. It can happen, and it can happen to you too. So be careful and remember to not go crazy. Thanks, Cortova, I know. I don't think any of you guys are crazy or anything, you've all been very kind. I don't want to make it seem like I think you're all crazy freaks that are out to get me. I do appreciate you guys. Oh, sorry, Plug, I didn't mean to call you normal. I appreciate you too, Plug. You crazy freak. Allegedly. What if you are? I don't know. Get better. It's not illegal to be crazy if you don't hurt anybody. Probably. Yeah, I always look very silly when I talk about anything like this. I'm sitting here with swords in my head and my ears glowing. Necromancy is all the rage these days. Nintendo even went out there to go patent it. Or rather, they patented capturing a thing and then summoning it. With the sphere specifically. It's not quite as alarming as it sounds, but it's still absurd that they can patent capturing a thing with a ball and summoning it to do battle. Considering they patented it after many other games with the function came out. When Nintendo does things like this, I wish there was just a button I could press that was like, fine them $1 billion for this. I don't know, it's just so absurd, like there's no way that patent can hold up. Nintendo wasn't even the first creature collector game, and now in 2025 they're trying to patent creator collecting via ball. When Pal World like came out years ago. That's so targeted. Just make better video games, Nintendo. The people, they eat up your games. You don't need to do this scummy, greedy, illegal stuff. You can just print money by making video games. It's so easy. People are willing to buy a Switch 2 that has 2 games on it and an $80 Mario Kart game. Why are you always trying to tarnish your own reputation? Nintendo really just does not know how good they have it, to be honest. I feel like they need some kind of reality check, but it may never come. Oh well, it's not like I buy Nintendo games anyways. Well, if they start actually going after other companies that infringe on this patent, I think they'd get absolutely obliterated. Yeah, I'm surprised the Switch 2 sold so well. I feel like it would have made more sense if they waited for that Donkey Kong game to come out first. But its release game was just like, really expensive Mario Kart. The Donkey Kong game I heard was great though. Grand zealotry perhaps, but I can't really blame people for getting excited for a thing they like. Marketing too strong, I guess. You get excited for numbers all the time. It's time for the Numbers Direct where I announce the Numbers console with its fresh new Numbers game. The Numbers console in question, an old Xbox 360 I found in the closet with cat ears taped to it. Yeah, Nintendo are pretty entrenched, especially in Japan. In Japan, even when Nintendo does their insane things, the Japanese will even actually defend them. Like Rota in Japan, a Japanese speedrunning event. They had an issue where Nintendo was suddenly like, you can't play our games at your event unless you get permission from us. And Nintendo did not really tell them early enough for them to get permission. So they just had to cut all the Nintendo games from their lineup. And then some Japanese people legitimately are like, well, they should have gotten permission. And it's like, why the hell should you need permission to play a damn video game you own? That's the weirdest thing ever to me, that the Japanese game companies think they can be like, you can't stream that thing you own. I hope in the future we stop doing that as much. It has really affected me personally yet, though no game companies have come after me. Yeah, Nintendo is just so legally weird. I don't know why they do it. Why do I have Isoi Pogigi on my arm? Someone redeem it as a hat. And sometimes, that's just a vibe. You hate that you don't own your games anymore. May I recommend GOG? Good old games. They sell DRM free games and they're really cool. They even fix up older games and make them work properly on current versions of Windows and stuff. You can own your games over there. I don't know. Sometimes you lose money by being greedy. And I think that happens to Nintendo. I think there's legitimately enough people out there that hate Nintendo's practices and don't buy their games as a result. And their legal stuff isn't making them any money, it's just expensive lawyering. Sometimes the greediest thing you can do is appear not greedy, causing people to give you more money. Nobody likes to give money to a greedy person. Though maybe you would if they were like cartoonish about it. Like you give me $1 and I go, ahahaha, your riches are mine now, fool. And then I go swimming in my bathtub full of golden coins. Maybe that would be entertaining at least. But sadly the rich people of today don't swim in their pools of golden coins, they just like buy a boat. Or a really big house that they don't even live in. Yeah, Nintendo probably does genuinely believe that they're doing the right thing. And somehow that's even worse because they're doing the right thing is like taking down a 10-year-old's Mario video on YouTube or annoying a fun event that plays video games. They would break their necks if they dived into their pool of gold coins. They have a pool of gold coins. They can afford the highest quality health care. Yeah, I guess Disney also does insane stuff like that. They basically define our copyright laws on their own, which is crazy. Oh well. I think more and more people are waking up to this sort of thing these days, honestly. So maybe it'll actually come back to bite them if they keep it up. Who knows? I am just a cat. A cat who has, I think, 2 lobotomies at this time. If I can still count the swords, 2 brain surgeries. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Or is it rating time? I am normal. The entire military might of America used to make a profit. True. It's not an infection, it's just my cat light. I need to go to the mechanic. Let me see who's live today. Oh god, a bunch of people. Oh, someone is playing Alan Wake 2 and we just played Alan Wake 1. There's so many people I want to raid on today. Do I have any Halloween plans? I have no idea. I'll probably do some kind of weird stream for Halloween for sure. I don't know about the rest of the month. Good night, Puddle. Yeah, I want to raid Grimmy in Abiotic Factor 2. I love that game. But it's Alan Wake 2 time. Though I guess it might have some spoilers, so be careful about that. Here for the raid message, use this. It's not a lake raid. X7192 jamming. We will raid Kamei, he is playing Alan Wake 2. He is a fancy dog. A furry dog. That's all from me for today. Thank you all for watching, whether it was live or the VOD. I hope you all have a nice day and or night, and I will see you next time. Respite on YouTube tomorrow.